Let's start by beginning with God's design for life and love. God is love, and He is perfectly good. He made the whole universe out of love. So it makes sense that God wanted to create and share His love, goodness, and wealth with other beings. And so He created Adam and Eve. And what was the first thing He told Adam and Eve to do? In Genesis 1:28, God blessed them, and God said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth." God married Adam and Eve in the garden. And as we know, marriage is a sacrament of the church. Remember, every sacrament makes visible an invisible reality. What is the invisible that is made visible in the sacrament of marriage? Through marriage, God's Trinitarian love is made visible. That is why marriage is a sacrament. It's a visible sign of God's divine love for us. Marriage is one of the deepest ways humans can reflect God. Marriage is not just a convenient arrangement or contract between any two people. Sacramental marriage has covenant promises between a man and a woman with God as their witness and partner. Marriage is a total gift, total communion, and total union. Every marriage will have its challenges, where either spouse may at times feel or think that the marriage is too difficult and that the forgiveness required is too big. But the church teaches that with God's grace in the marriage, the couple is strengthened. We might fail, but God cannot fail. St. John Paul II teaches us that the spousal relationship that unites husband and wife helps us understand the love that Christ has for His church. Jesus' saving love consists in His gift of self for the church. In marital union, both husband and wife should be saying, "I give myself to you totally." And God's design for marital union is so ingenious. Did you know that there is a hormone called oxytocin that floods our brain during sexual activity? Oxytocin acts like a superglue that chemically bonds the two people having sex. Now, this is fantastic for marriages because it helps couples through the ups and downs of life. But when oxytocin is released in our brains outside of marriage, when there is no lifelong commitment, it can cause pain and heartache because there's a contradiction. Your body is saying one thing while your intentions say another. If someone is having sex but doesn't intend to be with the person for a lifetime, they're telling a lie with their body. Sex is a language of permanence, but sadly, our culture has forgotten this. Instead of telling lies with our bodies, our goal is to always speak a truth about God. There are many ways in which spouses' bodies can speak the truth and mirror the image of God. With patience, kindness, self-sacrifice, gentleness, and honesty, by doing dishes, changing diapers, taking out the garbage, making dinner, etc. And one other important way is, well, the marital union. And only when we recognize that our very lives are a gift from God, and we fill up with God's love, will we have the gift to offer another, the gift of God's love. Through this free and total gift of our bodies, we are able to faithfully give ourselves to another and faithfully receive from the other as well. This giving and receiving creates a fruitful relationship that brings life to the other and to the world.